welcome everyone. Make sure, so I'm gonna be opening a slide that has a presentation. So at this time, everybody should have, let me see, your entire screen. Okay, let me present my entire screen. But what I want to share right now is, let me know if you guys are seeing the PowerPoint presentation slide? Somebody turn on your microphone. Are you seeing the PowerPoint presentation? Faye?
Yes.
Are you seeing the blue screen?
Yeah.
Okay. And then my face is like on the little on the side, a little window. All right, cool. All right, okay. Just trying to get a hang of this. So the project on Summit is titled My Body Book. It's the project that you'll be doing this term to get your credit. So assignment check for week 1. I emailed you guys the packet with all the resources. So if you guys somehow you didn't see it yet or something like that, I will be talking to at the end of class. But for those of you guys who were here for week 1 assignment, the review packet title was The Structure of Life. It was email with resources for you to complete. So if you completed it, say type yes, I completed my work. And then if you shared it, you say type, you type yes, I completed, I shared or emailed it to you. So that way you completed and you're done. And if you're still not done, that's okay. But let me know that you're almost done. You will be emailing it to me. And if you haven't done it at all, because yes, Philly style, I'm sure some people, and maybe none of you guys who are on the line right now, but I'm sure there are people who have not even opened the email yet, never even attended class. So for those people, if that applies to you, I will be talking to you about what you missed after I present this week's presentation. Any questions related to last week's assignment? Was everybody comfortable with what I asked you to do, the review and the resources, or whether you use your own resources? You guys are allowed to unmute and communicate with me.
I use your resources and my own.
Huh?
I use both, yours and mine.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Somebody's responding. You know what? That's 5 points for you. You too, Darion. 5 points. You too, Faye. Who else is here and not talking? Let me see who's here and being shy. Quinche. She does not talk. Okay. All right. So let me see the chat box. I'm expecting everybody to type something in the chat box. Everybody type something. I'm here. I completed the work. I submitted to you. I'm almost done. I shared it with you. You have to say something because by the time class is over, I will look at what you wrote and to take attendance. All right. If no one has any question related to last week's review packet, which was pretty straightforward and the resources were pretty good. All right, Ms. White, thank you for communicating. I'm reviewing it today and I will have it completed tomorrow. All right, Faye, so you understand what you need to do? You received it and you understand what you need to do and you have all the resources.
Yeah, I'm about to also get in the shower, so I'll put the computer in the bathroom.
Faye, why don't no, you can't you're not going anywhere. I don't know where you're going, but don't leave the screen because we're
gonna have to take a walk.
Huh?
I have to take a walk after this. I have to get washed up. So I'm gonna put the screen in the bathroom. I can hear you. I just won't be talking back.
But what about when I'm gonna go over the project on Summit? There are things that I need you to read with me and pay attention.
I'll come out.
All right, well, okay. Whatever you do. So, all right, great. So let's go over let's go talk about what we're gonna be doing on Summit. So let's talk about checkpoint 1, and then we're gonna go on Summit to see how to do it. Checkpoint 1, plan your book. If you guys notice on the review packet, when we got to the 3rd section where it was talking about different systems in the body, I made sure I highlighted and said this is really important. It must be done because it leads directly into the project. Checkpoint 1, plan your book. In this checkpoint, you guys will be defining your research question. In order for you to create the My Body book, you will need to become an expert on the body system you have chosen, whether it be the respiratory system, the digestive system, the circulatory system, whichever one you choose, you're going to become an expert. So you will need to do some research. I put Dave, but I really want to say you will need to do some research. So you need a good research question. We talked about what a research question is, and I'm going to show you some more information on Summit. Your research question should describe the idea you are trying to learn about. This research question would also be the question that your book helps answer for its reader. So first, you need to choose a system that you want to become an expert on. And then you imagine you are going to teach a child about this system. Think about like your 7 or 8-year-old cousins or niece or godson, goddaughter, and you're going to tell them, do you know how the blood circulate in your system? You know, blood is going through your body, and that's how you will be able to get oxygen, so on and so forth. Do you know there's a whole network? And basically, your book starts from the beginning all the way to the end, explaining to this child all the parts that come together to form this system. So that's why it says you need to choose a system first, then have your research question that you will be answering throughout your book. Okay. Now let's go to Summit to see what this first checkpoint is, because I noticed some people already started. However, you need to put a lot more information, because all the slots should be like little paragraphs or paragraph style answers. So let's go to Summit. Sharing your screen. Why is it not coming up? All right, so hold on a second. You guys know I'm not I'm not an expert at this, so I need to figure something out. Presentation. Just let me do stop presentation for a minute. I'm trying to switch to the Summit screen and it's not letting me. So just give me a minute so I can get to it. Bull, you should be doing your work, okay? Yeah. And you guys should be going to Summit too. My Body book. Okay, that's not that. I'm not talking to you, son. You know that, so don't do that. All right, I got it up. Presentation, your entire screen, share. All right, so I'm on Summit. Is everybody seeing the Summit screen? I need somebody to answer me.
I don't see it.
You say you don't see it? All right. Oh, I don't think I clicked share. How about now?
I see it now.
Is it nice and wide?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Like my face is on the side on the little window.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so my body book. Let's go to checkpoint 1. So everybody should be able to find their project on Summit. You click, you go to year, you scroll down, and you find your project. And the title is under biology, and the title is my body book. Let's go over, because this is week 1. Week 2, but this is the first week we're starting the project. I will go over the project overview again. The essential questions for this project are how are structures in the body organized? So you guys should see the connection between the review packet, and how do these structures work together to support life? Description. In this project, you become an expert on the human body. You research how the body is organized at different scales, from the very small to large, and how different parts of the body work together. You use this information to create a book designed to educate young children about how the body works. So we're gonna go to the first checkpoint, plan your book. All right. Is everybody seeing the screen? Can somebody answer?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, checkpoint 1, plan your book. To begin your book, you need to first define your focus. This checkpoint is about planning the focus of your book. This will support the research and drafting that you will be doing afterwards. Okay, so first thing you need to do is highlight the body system. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I need to talk to my kid. Excuse me. Wood? Sorry, guys. I had to talk to that little kid real quick. All right. Is everybody seeing the screen, the white screen with the first checkpoint explanation open?
Yeah.
All right. So checkpoint 1, plan your book. You have to choose the system that you want to focus your book on. So even though it's called your body book, you're not really doing a book on all of the systems. So here we have the circulatory system, which related to blood, nervous system, your nerves, respiratory system, breathing, digestive system, everything that allows you to eat, excretory system, muscular system. You are going to choose one of those systems. And trust me, they are all complex. And, they're all very complex. So you are going to choose the one that you want to do your book on. Then first question says, why are you interested in focusing on the system you selected above? So you're going to talk about it. Why are you interested in it? What about it? All right. What are some things you already know about the system you selected above? And underneath here, you are going to define your research question. In order for you to create your body book, you need to become an expert on your body system. You will need to do some research. To guide your research, you need a good research question. Your research question should describe the idea you are trying to learn more about. It's very clear. You're looking at one of those systems. It could literally be, what is the purpose of this system? How does it work? Once you choose a system in the body that you have, this is why I find this project really interesting, because you're literally learning about something that allows your body to work, or maybe something that you struggle with. Some of us have asthma or stomach issues or whatever. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to choose it because you have a problem, but you could. It could be because you're interested. When I went to college as an undergrad, I studied neuroscience, which was related to the brain and the nervous system, because that's what I was interested in. That is a system in the body. So you are going to choose whichever system out of all those 6 systems here. And once you chose it based on your interest and curiosity, you're going to come up with a research question. So try it out. If once you have your research question, and if you need help with it, I'll help you. But you're literally basing your research question off of the system that you have chosen. A good research question is relevant to our broad topic. How are structured of the body in the body organized? How do these structures work together to support life? It should also be specific to the body system you're focusing on. Finally, a good research question will be written in a way that helps gather sources for your research. You write your research question below. The next part is I want you guys to choose the type of book you want to write. What is the main purpose of your book? Is it going to be a reference book or a storybook? And it defined. A reference book designed to illustrate and explain how the human body works. The storybook following a character in the story that teaches about the human body. So you can choose if you want to write a reference book or a storybook. And what type of book do you want to make? You're going to choose again. Is it a regular storybook, a comic book, a digital book, whatever kind of book? If you notice, I'm choosing the projects where I'm not asking you to go out and really buy things. It's not really hands-on. It's really research-based and using your own creativity. So you're probably gonna need, if you're not doing a digital book, like I wouldn't know how to do a digital book, but you can just need, maybe if you can go to the dollar store, probably with what you already have at home, you can draw things. But if you can access a dollar store and get like color crayons and white paper to illustrate your book and write your book. All right. Why are you interested in making the type of book you selected? So in this little box here, you're going to tell me which kind of book you selected and the type of book that you're going to be making. And you write it here and you submit it. But it still needs to be very clear. Here, for the first, those questions up here, I'm expecting paragraph style answers, not one-liner, couple of words. And this is literally and from what you have here, when you're answering this part, if you completed the review packet, you already answered questions about the different systems in the body that you can literally copy and paste and modify over here from the review packet that you did on week 1. Let me see what the review packet is.
Do we have a limit on how many words or sentences we have to use?
No. I think paragraphs, we know for me, a paragraph has at least 3 to 4 sentences. The more, the better. But I just need you to elaborate what you have to say. And I don't think it makes sense that it should be in like a couple of sentences. Okay. Is everybody seeing the screen that I just put up? No? Are you just seeing my beautiful face?
I can only see your face and everybody else's, like the screen.
All right, let me see. All right, entire screen, share. All right, are you guys seeing this now?
Yes.
Which is the email that I sent out last week. This is so when you click the email, let me close it out. So I sent out this email, biology week 1, to everyone on April 22nd. So those are the links. And here is the resource. Those are the resources or the links. And here we have the document that you needed to complete. And you can open it with a Google Doc. Once it's open, give it a few minutes. So the title is the structure of life, starting from the very small, the cells. What are the cells? What are they made of? What are all living things made of? What are genes? What is the DNA? Scrolling all the way down. Functional structures of cells And then here, organization in multicellular organisms. And here, all the way at the bottom, this is where you had to answer questions about the circulatory system. What does it do? The major parts of it. That's why I'm saying for the checkpoint, when it's asking you question about the system, which system you want to do, why are you interested in it, you would have already started answering those questions from the review packet. And then again, I was telling everybody, this is the share button right here. Once you're done, you just click on the share button and it asks you to enter my email, B Francois. Everybody has access to my email. That's how we are able to communicate right now. Or if you want to email it to me as a link, you go here and you say email as attachment. Either way, if you're working on your document, I should have access to it. Otherwise, I don't know that you're doing anything because I did not receive anything. So, but if you haven't started yet, that's okay. We still have time. It's easy. We're in the middle of a pandemic. I'm not rushing you. I just want you to be mindful and aware of the work that you have to do and do it. And you have multiple classes, so you have work across subjects. You're home. Whenever time you have the time, do a little bit. It'll keep your mind off of other things that might be stressing you, or like it's a healthy escapism. You're doing your social studies work, you're doing your math work. YouTube is right in front of you. Anybody who's struggling with anything, not only your teachers are available during office hours or anytime, email, you can talk to us, you can FaceTime us individually, but take advantage of YouTube. Even my 2-year-old, my 7-year-old son, because I have a second grader and a fifth grader, when they asked me a question, my daughter, she was trying to solve this problem. I said, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and type how to do this type of problem. It's not that I can't help her.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true, right? I also want her to be able to research. This is the time to gain a lot of skills that you want to hone in. So take advantage. So is everybody clear as far as what you had to do last week and what you have to do this week?
Yes.
All righty. So everybody type in that you understand me, Miss Francois. Since people are not really writing their names down or writing anything on the chat box, I need to make sure I take attendance so I don't mark you guys absent. You're showing up and the next thing you know, I'm like, who was here again? Gia. Faye. Darion, how you doing? You got it? Okay. So, all right. So basically that's it for today. If you guys, all right. So I'm also gonna be available for office hours from 1 to 3. And of course, you can email me anytime, as well as you using Google Hangout. This is Hangouts Meet, and then there's Hangout where you can call me and talk to me. So let me see. If you guys have smartphone, this one right here, it's called Hangout. You guys see what I'm trying to say? Hangout.
Yeah, I have that on my phone.
Yeah. So through your Yes Philly email, and with my Yes Philly email, or with my Yes Philly email, you can reach out if you have questions. Ultimately, I think it's very good that we still get to learn and not fall behind and be stimulated intellectually. Think about it. If we're in the middle of a pandemic and you're at home watching TV or eating, doing whatever you do at home and not have something else that can actually rise your intellect, that would have been really bad. So I know a lot of you find science boring or whatever the case might be, but it's a good way to actually spend your time learning, develop your critical thinking skills in doing things that you need to do and earn a credit. Okay. So that's what I have to say in this class for today. If you guys have questions, that's the time to ask them. Some people find science boring. I don't find science boring, but some people do. And some of the subjects are science subjects are hard to grasp. I get that, but Gia, you and I are on the same page. But you know, I hey,
So we
huh?
we just gotta do them things, them packets.
Yes, from week 1 needs to be done and shared or email with me, and then that was her last week, and then this week is checkpoint 1.
All right, but
All right, all right.
Everything goes in Friday, right?
No, for me, it's every time I meet with you. So I meet with you on Wednesdays. So by next Wednesday, you must have done checkpoint 1. It's like a week in between everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. On Friday, whichever class you had last Friday, your 6th period classwork is due by then. If the teacher's doing weekly stuff.
Okay. Be safe during the COVID.
You too, sweetheart. Take your vitamins too.
Yeah, well, see ya.
All right. Hey, White, you better talk to me. Unmute your microphone. I need to hear your voice. I know you don't talk, but it's just you and I now. Unmute your microphone.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, look at you hear this lovely voice. This is one of my nicest students. She's not sure herself, but she might. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Her name is Quincy White.
Hi.
Oh, he's taking his vitamin. How are you comfortable with the work?
Yeah,
Yeah. How's everything? How's your family?
it's great.
Everybody's good?
Yeah.
All right, sweetie pie. Well, I just wanted to hear your voice because you know you're my people. And that's it. So you can go and do the work, and then if you have questions, reach out to me on doing uh office hours or whenever. You know.
Okay.
All right, dear.
I can open it.
You did. All right.
It's only us. Okay.
Oh.
Now what do we do, Mommy? I forgot everything you said. What up?